What's up, guys? It is Duck-Jitsu bringing you another narrated role. This role is with Vikram, my longest training partner. Been training with him since 2017, I believe, and we've probably gotten the most amount of rolls over the years. This is a really good role. So I'm going to break it down for you guys. Just going back and forth, getting our hand fighting going. This is a really good position here. This half butter, I've been playing with compressing the foot towards the butt. Vikram's attempting to go to Ashigrami, which he might. I'm likely going to fall back on his leg, which I usually do, trying to hit rolling toe hold there. And I get into my Ashigrami here. Vikram is flexing his foot, giving me a hard time, and he is fighting my leg from coming over on the reap. So he's doing a really good job. Probably just, I didn't even try and work up. Unfortunate. I should have tried to work up there a little quicker. Just keeping control of the leg. So here, Vikram elevates my foot off the ground. He takes an angle, and I'm just inverting my knee towards the mat, looking to re-guard here, kind of getting on the side. Nice little 2-on-1 arm drag action going on. From here, we're in a split squat. Vikram's doing a good job of just controlling both feet when he's going into guard pass, pressuring me, having to kind of scoot backwards here, just fighting for the inside position. And again, we're in this split squat scenario. Vikram's doing a really good job of isolating my hip with his arm, going from hip to underhook. From here, I get shin to shin, and I just wrestle up right there. I don't think that's really done enough. Just seated position, retracting my leg, going right to the knee, getting my head to the inside, coming up on a wrestle up, and then going on my pressure, just getting that going. Setting into a split squat scenario, starting to go to the outside for Toriando, and I fall back towards the legs, looking to expose the heel. From there, Vikram's doing a good job of just keeping his right collar tight, and I'm just taking that off, addressing that. So he has some De La Hiva action. Notice how I'm knee to elbow there. Makes a big difference on his off-balancing capabilities. We're in a headquarters position here. So I'm trying to address his grips. And eventually, I was able to get to a head and arm grip. Essentially off of his collar tie, too. When he was pulling me in, that's when I started to go for it. So Vikram's doing a really good job of framing here on my hip. And stopping me from getting my knee to the mat here for just that knee slice. I try to go to a tricep grip for a half second and just go into a pulling motion, but he's doing really good on the inside position on the upper body, just keeping that tight knee to elbow. And he's giving me a hard time in both directions. Like, I don't feel like I can slide it across to quarter mount as well. I'm trying to consolidate the pin as much as possible, but Vikram, he's winning the upper body inside position battle. So he got me to the side, and then from here, I'm going to my J-point passing. I use this to change direction, and I know before he settles, I want to hit that knee slice right away. So I got that reaction the first time, and I knew I needed to work with a sense of urgency because Vikram was going to get his hand in play, and he was going to look to block that side. So I knew from my first attempt, I needed to act quickly. So nice little scoop grip here. Feinting, I'm threatening the leg attack a little bit on those, like on the side where I'm past the hip line. So Vikram has to think about the guard pass and the leg. From here, I'm settling down to an over-under position, and I do a nice little hip switch for the guard pass. So from here, let's see what I do. Looking for north-south. Driving in my head. Just trying to kill that underhook right now. Vikram's a hard guy to pin down too, so I'm sure I don't keep this too long. Starting to threaten the arm here, and it looks like Vikram's going to work up to turtle. So from here, I'm trying to insert hooks. Vikram's doing a good job of just knee to elbow connection. He's using his hand to kind of fight in the space there. I am switching side to side, which I don't think is a great idea. I probably shouldn't be doing that as much. just because there's going to be more opportunities for Vikram to hit, rolling refaces. So here, I try to get a breakdown. I have a wrist ride. And Vikram does a really good job of just pummeling for the inside position and throwing me to double outside. From there, I conceded a bottom position, and I let Vikram essentially work up to avoid his leg entanglement. He staples both of my legs together. I just kind of wrestle up here, tempting him, to work from the back. I hit a nice little reach back, and I turn, and we end up in full guard. So here, I'm going to reach back, open his legs, and then I'm going to attempt to attack his leg here. I think I'm looking for an ankle right away. I don't like being in double outside too long, so I just pass it off to 50-50. I go foot to foot. I clear my knee to the mat here, and I'm looking to expose his leg, which Vikram gives me a really hard time in this position because he's flexing his foot. And then when I go to expose, he just explodes out right there, and I lose the knee line. So back to that ankle grip, just circular pressure. Gonna threaten the heel bite, and I use that to pass guard. So from here, I think we have short time. I'm working with a sense of urgency because I'm sure I heard the bell. Just trying to get something going, isolating his arms overhead, making it uncomfortable, and seeing if I can get to an arm bar or a kari katami where I'm just doing a head and arm choke. I'm getting desperate. I know there's not a lot of time on the clock. I think even the last second I threw in a Nogi Ezekiel. So short time to work. You got to go for it. You got to practice those habits in the training room. Try to push it when there is short time, whether it's getting the sweep, the guard pass, the takedown. You just try to advance your position towards the end, or you do the best you can do, right? Whether it's not getting submitted, getting your guard back, you always want some type of progression as the round ends. And I really think those 30-second bells where 30 seconds to work or 10 seconds to work helps reinforce those habits in the training room. So subscribe, comment, dislike, help out the algorithm. I'm going to keep doing my narrated rolls. I spent way too much money on this Camtasia. I got to work it out. I gotta put it to use. All right, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode.